Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, issues, and people. I'm Cory Crowe. I'm joined today by Dr. Mark Ross Clark. He is a professor of music here at ULM, also our theater director. And Mark, you've got an exciting new production coming up. Tell me what's on the way here at ULM.
Well, Cory, we have Speed Dating tonight, which is opening Thursday, November 2nd. And we're going to be playing it Thursday, Friday, Saturday night at 7:30, and Sunday matinee will be our last performance, November 5th at 2 o'clock.
All right. I've been out of the dating market for a long time. Speed dating. That's when you go, like, you sit down face to face with there's a whole bunch of people in a room, and you get a minute or two with them, and you find out about them, and you move on to the next person, right?
Yeah, it's a very exciting atmosphere because you have that, but you have the characters, people coming in, and the nervousness, all of that, the expectations, nervousness are heightened. So you have that sort of atmosphere in it, which is great for drama. You have all those conflicts and obstacles.
Now, who wrote Speed Dating tonight?
Well, it's a friend of mine, Michael Ching, who is up in Iowa, and this production has been actually done 130 times throughout the U.S. in the last 20 years. So it's very popular, and every time it's performed, it is different.
Every time it is different. Now,
Yes.
Tell me the twist that have been put on it here in Monroe. And you told me the students picked the music for this. How does this work?
Yeah, this works because Michael has about 400 pieces in it, so that's a lot. And basically, Richard Seiler, the music director, and I curated, we went through it, what was appropriate for us, what was not, what fit us. We came up with a couple hundred, and basically we played everything for the students, and we had them choose the songs that they wanted to do, that they felt like they could do the best, and that they were really wanting to do. So we started working on the songs, and then basically we wove them together into a show that made sense. But each song is different. Each song has a different story of each character.
Many people in Northeast Louisiana did a lot of studying in college.
Yes.
Where did they do their studying? It wasn't at the ULM library, was it?
No, actually, Steve Burnside, our technical director, came up. He thought of the old library bar. There's a bar,
the library
near
lounge,
ULM, right?
Yeah.
The library lounge, right? Which is no longer with us, unfortunately, but we pay homage to this bar and this time. So it's actually very good for homecoming week, right? And
it is.
And actually, one of our cast members, her parents met at the library bar. Just happened to be. So basically, we're telling mom and dad that we were at the library last night, and that's why they couldn't reach us on the phone. You'll see that we have a library sign, and it's a library bar, and that's where we set it.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And you whittled down 400 songs. How many how many pieces are in this production?
Wow. I'd say they're probably like 38, 39. Some of them are very short, very brief, because you basically have two prospective daters, at the table. And it moves very fast, many different styles. So jazz, blues, musical theater, little bit operatic. It's just woven together so brilliantly by Michael. What's really nice, too, is if it was too low for the singer, too high, he just would electronically, boom, shoot us the right key for it. And we were able to conform to the student. It was perfect.
Well,
worked well.
That's pretty neat,
Yep.
And that's kind of cool for my end. That's where the production world is going. You hit that that transpose button and put it in the right key for them.
Exactly.
We're speaking with Dr. Mark Ross Clark. Tell me about the young actors in this. Where did you find these folks?
Well, these are actually music. Most of them are music majors. But they're also, they play in the band, they sing, they're musicians. But what's really nice about this production, Cory, is we have 10 people in the cast, some very experienced. We have Miss ULM, Leslie Hobgood's in it, and James Wright and Preston Anderson, just great singers who've been with us for a number of years. But we also have 4 freshmen. So that is quite remarkable. We normally don't have freshmen in the production, but they're just plug right in
now
to this one.
That bodes well for the future, that you've got a good crop of freshman singers.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to change the scene here for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not too far off to put this on your calendar. In the spring, you always do a big musical. Tell me what's coming up in the spring.
Well, actually, in the musical earlier world, we're doing Shrek is like in the March time during the spring. So that'll be our big spring musical. But we're also doing an extra. We're doing Fiddler on the Roof, May 18th and 19th, which is after the school term ends. But we have a professional coming in, Alan Glassman from the Metropolitan Opera, and our cast is going to be around Alan, learning from him, working with him, being mentored by him, doing Fiddler on the Roof, a great, great classic.
We're speaking today with Dr. Mark Ross Clark about speed dating tonight. And Mark, how do folks get tickets to this? And give me the times again. And we need to tell folks this is in Speaker Theater at ULM.
That's right. Yeah, going from the entrance to Brown to the west side. Basically, we have our own entrance there. Speaker Theater, November 2nd, 3rd, 4th evenings, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this coming week, 7:30 p.m. You can get your tickets at the door, or you can get them on eventbrite.com.
But don't wait. Speaker is not a big place.
No,
it might
not.
sell out. That's Dr. Mark Ross Clark, Speed Dating tonight. Find out about this by visiting our website at KEDM.org.